Okay, welcome everybody to another Mono Black League. Going to be running this list through today. I haven't been able to get it out of my head for a little while, that just if, in case Vein Ripper and Sorin would be very good in Modern. I don't think it necessarily is, but I think if it is, this is going to be the shell for it. And I have made the deck to kind of optimize the chances of putting a Vein Ripper into play on turn 2. We also have a load of other good turn 2 plays, obviously Necrodominance being one of them. So we've got 4 Phyrexian Towers to power that up, and then we've got the Shambling Ghasts that are able to kind of do some stuff. They can give a creature -1/-1 to their turn, or they can make a treasure. So that on turn 1 followed by Phyrexian Tower is very, very good. Other than that, we've got the usual kind of soul spikes, Sheoldreds, griefs. We've got the grief scam stuff going on. We've got a load of Inquisitions, Bowmasters. So yep, it may well be very bad, but I'm going to give it a go. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and big thanks to everyone that's subscribed recently. Powering on towards 900 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. If you wouldn't mind subscribing if you haven't done it so already, that would be great. And yeah, let's see how we get on with this Vein Ripper Mono Black. Right, certainly like to play first. Well, we have Sorin Vein Ripper, and this is turn 3, so we will keep this one. Mutavault in there to act as a vampire for Sorin. Do you want to play that first? Is there anything we can draw next turn that lets us Vein Ripper? No, but if we draw the... I'm just going to play Urborg. Like, it's unlikely we attack with our Mutavault. Okay, Snow-Covered Island. Well, there's Necrodominance. Okay, so I'll play Phyrexian Tower and pass. So having Bowmasters here is obviously very nice. Don't know what Snow-Covered Island means, but we're going to go for a Bowmaster here. Ping the opponent for 1. Okay, another Necrodominance, so some pretty good draws here. Go for an attack. I think we're just going to jam Sorin. It's a remand. Okay, well that does draw the opponent a card. So we do get to ping in with our Bowmaster. Okay, they play Demolition Field. Ooh, Demolition Fielding our Urborg is kind of annoying. Okay, well that's just probably our best draw. Okay, so let's go Grief Pitch Sorin. Borrower Boomerang. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. So we'll just take a borrower. Oh, we can sack that as well, which is nice. I'm just going to make a Sorin, I think. Put Vein Ripper into play. Pass the turn. Well, we did the thing. You know, to target the Vein Ripper, they need to have a creature, so He's a big thing. And this is just lethal next turn, right? We can go attack here. Like, they can potentially block. What does this give? Lifelink and Death Touch and Lifelink. Okay, they've got Demolition Field. They can't bounce our Vein Ripper. They can go Brazen Borrower to block it. They bounce the Orc Army. Okay. Yeah, you have to sacrifice a creature for that one. So this is a lot of damage. Oh, if we'd attacked with Mutavault, oh, we could have won the game there, because we could have gone animate Mutavault. Oh no, not quite. Okay, so I should have done this. What is it? Put a counter here. Play the land. Oh, we do have to sacrifice Bowmaster. Or we could sacrifice Mutavault. I think I'm just going to sacrifice Bowmaster. Oh, they lose 2 life as well. Oh, okay. I've played this really badly. We could have attacked with... I forget about the other text on Vein Ripper. We could have gone animate Mutavault, attack, and then sacrificed it to Sorin, and then sacrificed another thing to Phyrexian Tower to deal them enough damage. But as it is, all roads lead to Rome there. Okay, so against that kind of thing, we want the Thoughtseizes. We might want the Plague Engineers, honestly. Bowmasters is good. Sickening Shoal, I think, can probably cut for now. Let's try that. Sickening Shoal, just another free spell that works well with Necrodominance. Right. Well, we have it again. We're going to keep this. So, yeah. Not much to say here. I think we're going to go... Depends on what we draw. Really, because if we... Okay, we draw another land. So actually we can afford to go turn 1 Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize them. Modo playing up a little bit. Not seen a boomerang deck in a little while. Mana Leak. Okay, so counterspell they can't cast. They can cast the Mana Leaks. I'm just going to take Narset here. Mana Leak's an interesting one. Maybe we should have let them Narset. I think I'm just going to play the Swamp. And pass the turn. Then we can go Bowmaster. Okay, no next land, but I mean we'll play the Bowmaster, and then if they counter this, then it's great. Okay, remand. So we're just going to put Vein Ripper into play. And if you follow Pioneer, this is a fairly business as usual. There's Vein Ripper. It's a 6/5 on turn 3. They found a land. Sapphire Medallion is cool. So you can cast Mana Leak and stuff now, but we just kind of don't care at the moment. We've also got this Malakir Rebirth. God, Modo's chugging a bit at the moment. Okay. We go to 25, and then we'll play the Mutavault. Pass the turn, probably restart Modo after this one. We could go Bowmasters next turn to play around Mana Leak, but don't think so. It's definitely going to eat a... Well, is it even worth playing? Like, all they do is counterspell it, right? We haven't got anything else. Yeah, I think we're just happy to wait until we can play another land. No, we can do it right now if they go for Field of Ruin on the tower. Yeah, just cast our Bowmasters. But they haven't got blue mana for Mana Leak. Yeah. Okay, well, we do the thing. Hopefully I haven't used up all my luck for the rest of the league by having Sorin Vein Ripper in my opening hand, both games and enough lands to cast it. But yeah, let's move on for round number 2. Right, win the die roll here, so going to be on the play. We have the Sorin, but no Vein Ripper. So, I think this is still a keep. We got 2 lands, and we have some interaction. So need to draw, well... Maybe this should have been a mull. Yeah, I wish I had mulligan this actually. Because, I mean, opponent's mulled, so having all of this hand disruption is probably fine. But like Soul Spike's not great in some spots. We need another land. Of course, there is the opportunity for me to be an absolute luck sack and just go land Vein Ripper. Or even if it's Phyrexian Tower Vein Ripper, then we can Sorin on turn 2. So let's just go Swamp Inquisition. Good to see Inquisition getting some stuff back. Okay, so we see it is Nardu. I don't think I'm taking Grazer. They're just gonna go. They're gonna put Grazer in. I think I'm just gonna take Shuko. And then see what we draw. Because we can Grief take the Spring Heart potentially. Okay, so they drew Boseiju, play the Grazer, put in Hedge Maze. They put Safekeeper in the bin. Okay, so that's not a bad draw. So we'll Inquisition again. Take this, pass. Really want land now. Well, Saga is a good draw as well. So we need lands, really. Okay, Bowmasters is not a land, but it's not the worst draw. We're going to play it here. So we need them to not draw Nadu, essentially. Like, there's no way we don't play it here. We do have an answer to Nadu. Okay, Sickening Shoal. I'm not going to attack here. I think I'm just passing. We really want a land. Opponent makes a token. I think I'm waiting because we've got 2 free removal spells. It's got 1 card in hand. Put one on top, which is scary. Okay, so they make the mana, so it's probably Nadu. That's Shuko. Oh, so it's Cord. Maybe I should have killed one of these. That's Nadu. They're gonna. Okay, so Sickening Shoal, Exile, Grief. So they find Summoner's Pact. Kill that. They find another Shuko. So we probably Grief here. So we draw. Drawing Phyrexian Tower is the best. Another Bowmaster. This is a bit painful, but we will go Grief Pitch Sorin, I think. Oh, yikes. So we just lose. Yep. Nothing we can do. Like, either way they go Cord and then equip Shuko. Sure. Force of Despairs and Toxic Deluge seem good. Thoughtseize and Surgical also. I don't think Bowmaster is actually that good here. I think we want those. Want the Grief Scam. Soul Spike is okay, but the trouble is with these, they just get a trigger anyway to dig them deeper into their deck. I think take out this, but removal is good. Do we take out the Sorin? I mean, Sorin Vein Ripper does just kill them. We could trim it. Let's trim 1 Soul Spike. We could consider Plague Engineer as well. I think Surgical is fine. So you just cut the Soul Spikes. Let's trim the Soul Spikes and maybe... No, I don't think we trim the combo here. Maybe a Ghast. Okay, this hand is good. We only have... So we have Grief Scam on 1. But do we go for it? And hope to draw another land. Because the trouble is if we don't draw another land... But we do have Surgical as well. I think I'm going for it. So go Grief, Exile Vein Ripper. Okay, so we'll take... We can deal with this. Let's take Shuko. Malakir... Oh, do we care now? Yeah, I think we do care enough to... So the thing is, we could take Shuko and then we can take Rumble. And then we can wait for their draw step and then Surgical the Shuko. Because they have one in hand, so that gets rid of that as well. That. So, do they have Veil of Summer? No Veil of Summer. 2 rings. They are on the Oracle plan. They still do have Outrider, so that is another way they can win. Sure. So they have 3 cards in hand that we know are those 3. Okay. Okay, Delta, we'll play the Mutavault, I think. Delta, I think I have as a hangover from a previous list. Don't think we need it now because we're not running Fatal Push or anything. So I imagine the opponent will go Saga... Go Saga Nantuko go. I don't think we fire off the Deluge. I think we just fire up Mutavault and attack. Especially now we've drawn the next land. I suppose no, they can't have Bowmaster. They don't, like. Doesn't look like it's the list that runs Bowmaster. We could have Besieger, I suppose. But yeah, getting in our damage while we can. Again, just going to do the same again here. This is the only turn, really, we can get the damage in. Play a land pass. So yeah, Mutavault does work well with our kind of plan of getting everyone empty-handed. Okay, so they have a construct. Trouble is we have to use the Toxic Deluge to kill stuff. Okay, they get Vexing Board was fine. Okay, let's fetch. Let's get the Swamp. So we could kill both of these. Sickening Shoal. So we go land, Sickening Shoal for 3, kill this. We can't quite win. But we can go... Yeah, I'm just going to Sickening Shoal this. So it costs 5 mana, so we do need to fetch. We could attack and then... Oh no, if they block it doesn't actually go down enough, so... Worth noting that Sickening Shoal pitching with anything does not work there because the opponent has a Vexing Bauble. So we've got quite a lot of damage in here. If the opponent plays Spring Heart, we'll probably just fire up the Deluge. Okay, so they can pay 2 for that. They make an insect. Okay, so now we're just deluging. We can actually deluge now and fire up Mutavault, which is nice. So we need to pay 3. Oh, this thing. Attack for 2. So we have another deluge in hand that we can make this play next time. Okay, Saga. I think we're just going for it. I think, given that, especially given the opponent has a Saga. Okay, yeah, so we're just doing this. We're just making the same play again on X is 2. Mutavault coming in clutch here. They could have Boseiju. Don't have Endurance. Oh, they've got Cord. I should have. I needed to overpay here. I mean, they can still Cord for 1, to be fair. I probably should have overpaid to 4. But then we're at risk of dying to this. Like to our life total if we'd gone to 7, I guess. Okay, so that happens. So if the opponent has Cord, they can Cord for 1. They get Halfling or something. I think I'm firing it up. Cord for 1. Okay, Grazer does buy them a lot of time here. Okay, so Tower go. They might be able to take over the game with this Saga. Depends what they draw. Halfling. Okay. Like, we can draw Vein Ripper. Oh, come on. Like, at any point here, we now have, yeah, that's a construct. That's pretty good. We're really going to lose this with them at 1 life. That's pretty good. Okay, so we take 3. So we have 1 draw at what can we draw here? I don't think we haven't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have enough for Soul Spike. I guess Vein Ripper. Is that enough? Oh, come on. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that really sucked. I think we were obviously so close there. That Cord was pretty clutch. Maybe I should have mulliganed. But, like, yeah, I think that's fine. Like, we just get kind of blown out by us drawing dead and the opponent drawing quite a lot of good stuff, Cord into just more and more creatures and sagas and stuff. I think we're a bit unlucky there. Oh well, we'll move on to round number 3. Right, we're on the play here. We have one part of the combo. We have a Ghast, which isn't great, but it can be good in certain matchups. I think we'll keep this just about. Okay, we're against Eldrazi. Just a bit worrying. So we'll get Urborg, Ghast, go. We do have Break the Ice in the sideboard for this matchup. Opponent gets to look at the top 4, is it? Yeah. They exile all of them. Okay, so it's just regular Tron, which is probably really bad for us. Oh no, Eldrazi Tron. Okay. Draw another Swamp, which is not great. Maybe I'm keeping hands that aren't great here. So what are we after now? Like Sorin? Okay, Inquisition is pretty good. Well, it's fine. Would we rather make a Boggart Trawler? Boggart Trawler might be our land drop though. Trinisphere. I think I'm just going to take Kozilek's command though. They can play. Oh, that hand is really good, but they don't have enough lands yet. I'm going to take Kozilek's command. Like it makes some of our spells a little bit worse, like Soul Spike, but. Okay, let's Trinisphere, but we do have 3 mana, fortunately. Another Vein Ripper, so let's play this one. I think we need to keep Boggart Trawler as a land. Just kind of hope they miss on lands. Talisman. That is their there's Sorin. Okay, that's really good. So let's go attack for 1. Let's go Sorin. Put a vampire onto the battlefield. Pass the turn. Okay, well we have Vein Ripper. Doing some stuff. They can't target that very easily either. They could play Karn. We probably don't know if they play Karn. They haven't got the. They do have green mana now, so they could go green mana, Microspawn. If I think this was a vampire, this would be really good. I mean, this is pressure. What is this? Okay, they have that. So they can exile the land. Yep, that's fine-ish. Okay. They do now have a creature as well. Okay, Grief is interesting. Do we just Soul Spike? we're not doing that, so we'll just plus on the Vein Ripper. We can Grief take something, or we could Soul Spike this. So if we Soul Spike, they take 2 from Vein Ripper. Whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain. So we attack for 7, 8. They'd lose some life, but we do kind of need to kill this because we know they have. Or we could just play Grief, because otherwise they play Devourer. Maybe Grief is just fine. We could go Soul Spike, kill this, attack for 8, and then they're dead next turn. They can't. If we go Grief, take something, attack, we can then also just Soul Spike their face. Or, how much is Devourer to cast? 7. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can just attack and do nothing. If they go for... Okay, let's attack with everything, because we also get a treasure from this potentially, and a trigger. Okay. Let's make a treasure token. Opponent goes to 6. So now I think we just go... I think now we just... We could go Grief. No, I think what we do is we let them do... If they go Devourer of Destiny, if they cast Devourer of Destiny, hopefully they just do that. Devourer of Destiny, trigger... they have to kill the Vein Ripper. Okay, they kill Sorin. But if they go Devourer of Destiny, try and exile Vein Ripper, and then we kill this in response, they can't kill it, so we just go do this, 1, 2, 3, exile these 2. They can't sacrifice it to pay the ward, and now we just win because this doesn't have reach. Okay, well that was pretty sweet. Okay, so 4 copies of Break the Ice, 2 copies of Thoughtseize. We don't want the Sickening Shoals. I don't think Bowmaster's that good here. Inquisition is kind of meh. Grief is good. What's Bowmaster doing? I mean, it's powering up our tower, I guess. Inquisition taking... It can't take the Mycospawn. It can take... I think we'll trim a couple of Inquisitions, a couple of Bowmasters. So like there, like Bane Ripper just did so much damage. I don't know. Maybe there is something here. I would value anyone's feedback if they've got any. Right, what do we think of this? It's got Grief, but I think we can do better. Oh, we don't have Grief Scam. Bowmasters, I say, isn't great. I'm going to mulligan this one. This has got Sorin and Necrodominance and Tower. So it's got lands. I think we keep bottom. We do need triple black, so but we can get that with Tower potentially. I think I'm just going to put the Trawler back. So what we want in our opening, if our opening 2 draws are Shambling Ghast or Grief and Vein Ripper, we can turn to Vein Ripper. Unlikely, but never know. Power plant map. So maybe Inquisition should be left in. Okay, Mutavault isn't great. Swamp Go. Think we might be too slow here. Probably should have kept some number of disruption. We also have 4 break the ice to mulligan too. Okay. Play the tower, pass. Okay, they get their own tower. Make more mana than ours. Okay, so they play. Okay, so they have Kozilek's command. Probably. Otherwise, they'd definitely play the other one. So here I think we're just going to play Necrodominance. Necrodominance is obviously good at searching for Vein Ripper. I think, yeah, if they exile the Bowmasters, we still get to make this slightly bigger. I think they still take 1 damage from this. Yeah. Okay, so we'll see what we draw here. Soul Spike. Okay, that's okay. So let's bash in for 2. Then we'll play Delta. Let's go and get a swamp. We do have to sack this, unfortunately. I guess we didn't need to actually play a swamp. Oh well. Necrodominance. I think we're going to draw 9 here. Or just 7. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's go Soul Spike, you exile, definitely Rebirth, and another Necro. I do want to keep backup Necro. No, I think that's fine. Then go Urborg, Swamp. Probably it's double Urborg, and probably it's all our lands. So this turn we can go Sorin, Vein Ripper potentially. Okay, they have 4 mana. Okay, so it's not kicked, which is good. Ooh, how close are we to breaking the ice? We got 4 mana. So next turn potentially. So we could go Sorin, Vein Ripper. They're gonna do their thing next turn. How much? So they haven't got Tron, I don't. Oh, they have Tower in hand, and we know they have Destiny. So we could just. How much mana have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. So not enough. We could just go break the ice. Go. Is that really bad? Sorin Vein Ripper just dies to Devourer, which we don't want. How likely are we to just break the ice for everything next time? If we go Sorin, let's say we go Sorin Vein Ripper, draw a load. They go Devourer, Exile, Vein Ripper, sack this, take 2. We've then got 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd have 5 mana for next turn, but we don't have a creature, so we won't be able to break the ice anyway. So we could just Fell the Profane this. I think I'm just breaking the ice. Let's just eat this one, which was the one they searched for. Then we'll go play Mutavault. Can't actually make black mana now. How many are we drawing? 5. Okay, so get rid of Tower. We want to keep the Necrodominance. Get rid of this. What do we think of Thoughtseize? I think that's fine. Okay, play the Tower. Maybe we went to draw more, because actually they can't cast Devourer now. We're probably meant to keep Thoughtseize in. Keep Thoughtseize. Okay, so let's go land. Sorin put Vein Ripper into play. Yeah, I think we have to now. Sorin put Vein Ripper into play. We'll draw 3 cards. I guess no, we should draw to Soul Spike really. I'm gonna draw to 4. Okay, and then we'll get rid of this Urborg. Good to have this Bowmaster. Yeah, because I was looking for a kill spell for this. So what we do is, they'll do this. They'll pay the ward. Sacrifice a creature. Do that. We can then sack it to Tower. And then we can play Bowmasters and then untap and break the ice for the lot. Which is obviously pretty good. We can probably Grief as well. Probably want to. So let's just go. Death Touch and Lifelink is no. Let's do that on the Bowmaster. Oh, we should have done it on this one really. How much land have we got? Okay, so actually, do we want to attack here? So we can make. We got 1, 2, 3. This is 6 mana. So we could just shock in. Or we could. I think we're griefing actually, so we'll do this. So it's got Death Touch. Okay. So now we just go Grief, Exile, Necro. Devourer, Trinisphere. So we'll just take the Trinisphere. Sacrifice Grief. Oh, this does destroy both of our lands, but oh well. That's probably good enough. I think we'll just draw 2, we'll draw 3. Okay, Sheoldred. Probably good enough here. They've got 2 Devourers in hand. Yeah, okay. Sorin getting the work done. So, yeah, we'll continue going. We did lose to Nadu, which is a bit concerning. Maybe we need some more sideboard for that or something. But, yeah, happy so far. Right, on the draw here. Yeah, this sounds good. Like double Urborg is a little bit awkward, but we have the Ghast and the Phyrexian Tower, which is nice. We have part of the combo. Yeah, happy with this. Shambling Ghast also good against a lot of the stuff like Mardu, like Ocelot Pride and things, because you can just kill it. Right. March Flats get. Oh, we draw another Urborg, which is not ideal, but there we go. I'm running 4 to power it up, to be fair. Well, I've got 4 Urborg, 4 Tower. Because, yeah, this would, in theory, be 4 mana on turn 3. No, 4 mana on turn 2. So if we draw Sorin, this will be... I really want to draw Sorin, just to do it once. But, yeah, okay. So, opponent fetches. Marsh Flats is likely to be Mardu energy. No, Meticulous Archive, so it's probably... what's it called? Goryo's Vengeance, I think, is probably the one. Okay, well, they have Grief. Bit annoying. Because they... Well, they probably take a Vein Ripper. No, they're going to take both Bowmasters. And then they can Ephemerate, take the Vein Ripper. Yeah, that's pretty good. Basic Plains. Oh, Prismatic Ending as well. That's pretty perfect against what we're doing. Okay, we draw Mutavault. So now we need to draw a whole lot of stuff. Okay, Archaeologists, hopefully they didn't hit. They hit Goryo's, but no big creature, fortunately. Get another look here. Surprised they didn't do that first. Oh, come on. Okay, well, that's... Oh, no, it does work, because you've got the Urborg, yeah. So let's do this. Swamp, Necrodominance, probably the best draw. What could we... I guess we could draw... We need to be careful because they're attacking for 10. I think we'll draw 7. Well, that's pretty disgusting. Just don't draw any lands. Don't draw really many spells there. Yeah, Goryo's Vengeance. We do have an answer potentially to that. We have Fell the Profane, but they can just draw 7. We get a 3. Now we can't draw any from Necro, really. I assume they'll find an Ephemerate here. No? Well, no, just a Psychic Frog. Okay, we do go to 3. Opponent's got 30. Oh, they can discard like their entire hand to that. Okay, we're going to be here a while. What can we draw? We can potentially block something with Mutavault, but... Oh no, we can't draw anything because we've got Necro. So we'll go land. So if we draw Soul Spike, let's do this now. Like they probably, I don't know, not all lists run Force. Okay, so we need to draw, yeah, we got 2 looks at a Soul Spike essentially. Although they probably have another Goryo's Vengeance. Sickening Shoal also does it. I mean, I'm assuming they're just going to Goryo's Vengeance Grizzlebrand again, because they did put a Grizzlebrand in from Psychic Frog. They force Obligation, sure. Not sure why they didn't force the kill spell. Force of Despair is good. Surgical Extraction. Thoughtseize. What don't we like? Grief is fine. Soul Spike's not great here. Sickening Shoal is weirdly okay with Soul Spike though. And kill Atraxa. Ghast is probably fine. We want the Grief Scam. Do we trim this kind of stuff? Or Soul I think we want Soul Spike to need to gain the life. We could trim the combo here. Bowmasters is good. Do we want to trim the combo? Like just being more unfair than them. It is a bit clunky against... they have Force. They have the Grief Scam. But like Sickening Shoal is not great. Yeah, we definitely cut the Sickening Shoals actually. And then do we cut some number of... Force Despair is really good because it plays around Sorin, plays around Ephemerate. I think we're going to trim like Soul Spike. It's just not doing much. Trim those. Maybe 1 Inquisition. Yeah. Not sure. Maybe we're not meant to. Maybe Thoughtseize is worse than Inquisition actually. Okay, so this is an easy mull. This is a keep. And we've got these 2 and this. I think we're just going to put back the Force. Hope we don't get Grief Scam. We've got a lot going on here. We do need to find our next land, but we run quite a lot of them. Just turn off auto yields here. They put 1 on top. Land? Not like this. Please draw us a land. Opponent puts 1 on top. We do have the Surgical. Psychic Frog. Right, show us any untapped land. Yes, any untapped land is good. We'd rather it be a swamp, but... Oh, come on. Well, we mull to 6. not much we can do against that. Like, I think it's a solid keep. Like, we're doing a lot of good stuff. But now it's going to die to the Psychic Frog, I think. Like, they can also discard. They can use this as a discard outlet to reanimate. I don't think we were meant to mulligan. Yeah, Thoughtseize. They take our surgical, and if they have the combo, then we just die. They take a Necro, but we have another Necro. Surprised at that. Maybe they're just going to try and win with Psychic Frog. Oh, really? We run, I think we run 25 lands, maybe, including dual face cards. Okay, they're going to smash us with Psychic Frog again. Trouble is, all this time they can just draw Force of Negations and stuff. Maybe we need more lands. Okay, they draw a card. Well, even Bowmasters would have been pretty good here. Another Thoughtseize. There's no way we're surgically extracting Thoughtseize. No, just fine. Obviously, if they take Vein Ripper, we can just play Necro. Take Sheoldred. I'm surprised at these takes. Like, maybe they must have Force of Negation. Finally draw a land, but we can't cast Necro with it, so I'm just going for this here. But they must force, right? Yeah. Force Pitch Indulgence. We could surgical the Force to like check for another one, but okay, opponent puts Marsh Flats into the graveyard. They've got 5 cards in hand. If we draw another surgical, we will do that, make that play. They've missed a land as well. Grief is one of our better draws, actually. Now, they are still drawing loads of cards, the problem. Right, Grief pitch that, so if they have a thing, then fine. Got the Ephemerate as well. Yeah. We keep the hold of the surgical. Okay, again, I'm pretty surprised they do all that. Well, that's a Necro, but doesn't help us because of this tower. We could Surgical the Ephemerate. Probably will actually here. Destroying so many cards with this frog. So yeah, I'm going to Surgical the Ephemerate. They have a Grizzlebrand in hand, but pass the turn. Yeah, I mean, we just really suffered from not finding any lands those early turns. Okay, discard Grizzlebrand. Attack for 2. So now, I don't know, the Ghast would be a fine draw. Discarding the Tractor as well. Although they can just purge it. Okay, there's an Urborg. We'll play that. So we're taking 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably just dead. Yeah. Well, that was pretty rough. I think, again, I don't think that was necessarily... Like, we just missed on lands for the first 5 turns. Maybe we're meant to mulligan quite hard with this. Don't know. Let me know what you thought. I think we kept a really good hand with loaded gas in. The trouble is we really need our 3rd land. Maybe we should be adding, I don't know, some more stuff in. Like we could add trolls or just more dual face lands, so more Fell the Profanes or something. But okay, well, we'll play for the 3-2. Right, what do we think of this one? It has only one... Oh no, it has... We're on the draw. We've got a Bowmasters. We have some removal, and we have part of the Sorin Vein Ripper thing going on. I think this is okay. Definitely need to mess around with the mana base. Could be Mardu here. Okay. So if they go for the Ephemerate, I'll just Soul Spike it, I think. Yeah, okay, let's take that. Okay, so we've been grief scammed on turn 1. Again. Right, let's see what we can do. Okay, find a Rebirth. I think we just play that as a land. Although if we find a grief, I suppose. Let's go play the Delta. Yeah, opponent probably takes our Boggart Trawler. They might take Sorin in case we Vein Ripper them. Yeah, they do that. See what they do. Okay, Archaeologist. Okay, they finally attracts her. So now we need to get to Boggart Trawler before they... I mean, if they have the Goryo's Vengeance, then fine. Like, we just lose. Tower, eh? I think we just play the Mutavault and pass. Big difference between being on the play and on the draw here. Given that our graveyard hate is 3 mana. I mean, the opponent might have it and they're going to go for it in response to our Trawler, but there's no way we don't play it. Like if they have the Goryos. We could have Subtlety, I guess. They could just be Tainted Indulgencing. Okay, well, that just resolves. A bit surprised at that. So they don't have Goryos in hand. Surveyor 1, Solitude hits the bin. Okay, they just discard another Atraxa. Three cards in hand. The Prismatic Ending are Boggart. Okay. Urborg. So we'll go Tower, pass. Mutavaults are a bit awkward here because we can go. We can't go. Like it makes Bowmasters a little bit. Oh, they put one on top. Because otherwise we can go like Bowmasters, block, sack. Okay, Psychic Frog. That might have been what they put on top. Okay, so let's go Bowmaster. Shoot this. And then we'll double block. And then sack the... Starts to like Fatal Push. I think I'm going to go for it though. Sack this to rebirth this. I think this, well, it's, like we're so far behind that I think I need to do this. Okay, well we get a Solitude out at least. And they pitch Prismatic Ending. Gain a little bit of life. But we're just going to die to this Psychic Frog. Again. Okay. So, but we have some very good draws. Any removal is okay. Necrodominance is great. Sorin is actually pretty good. So we can go this. Make Mutavault into a creature. They haven't got any cards to discard to Psychic Frog, so we just kill it with Sorin. So +1. You may sacrifice a vampire. Sacrifice a vampire. Deal 3 to the frog. And then Sorin actually lives past this grief and can actually potentially kill it next turn by shooting the other Mutavault at it. Don't have drawn Goryos. That is also good. We have to kill that one now. Depends what we draw, I suppose, but it's a Sheoldred. So pay 3 life, sacrifice it, return. So I think we have to do that again, unfortunately. If they find a land, they can attack with a Traxer. But they can't ephemerate it. Yeah. Kill this. We do gain life every time we do that. So we're drawing now to, yeah, Sorin down. But he did his job. Soul Spike. Not really what we want to draw there. What's this? Waterlogged. Search your library for an instant card or a card with flash. I'm just going to concede there. Can't come back from that probably. Surgical's in. Force of Despair's in. Sickening Shoal out. Probably Soul Spike out, I think. Thoughtseize. Yeah. We just needed a bit more than... that was obviously a very good draw from the opponent. Sorin was actually pretty good there. I think there's something here. I don't think this is the final list, but I might keep working on it. Do let me know if you've got any suggestions. I think, yeah, with the right... I need to change up the mana base here, because like these Polluted Deltas don't do anything. We're not running Fatal Push. But like I think... some of the problems I've been having with this is like you draw Necrodominance, you draw loads of cards, but then you struggle to win the game in time because you have Sheoldred, you have like Soul Spikes and stuff, but I'm just you just give the opponent quite a lot of time, and then if they like Celestial Purge or Necrodominance or whatever, so having a backup plan is probably pretty good. Are we just going to lose to not drawing our third land again? Well, it stops them grief scamming us. Like this into Bowmasters is fine. I think I'm going to keep and just... I don't think we mulligan this. I kind of want some harder graveyard hate. Like, a lot of stuff's kind of using the graveyard. Like, you don't need necessarily things like Leyline of the Void or Rest in Peace to deal with stuff like Dredge. But Cling to Dust is probably pretty good. And we've got Surgicals in the side. Thoughtseize. You need to be able to disrupt in turn 1 quite a lot because they can just grief scam you otherwise. Okay, so they have... Okay, that's interesting. I think I'm just going to take the land now, in all honesty. None of the rest of it is that great. Just taking the land. They have a force, but we can grief if we need to. Is the downside of the... okay, find our land, which is nice. Let's play the Mutavault. But we're probably not going to want to attack. Okay, they surveil. Obviously our best draw is Vein Ripper. I wonder if this pause on the surveil strikes me that it's like grief. No, it's just a land. Bowmaster. Tainted Indulgence. Oh, I guess we could have done this maybe a bit better. But we could have done this before they tapped out, before they were able to play that. We know they have Force of Negation. I think I'm just going to... We could jam Sorin. I think I'm just getting aggro though. Like if they have Solitude and they want to Solitude, that's fine. Might just deal them damage. I guess we could have gone Sorin for Mutavault. Let's cast a Grief. They can cast this for free if we find a Vein Ripper. What are we afraid of here? I don't think they run Bowmaster. So they could be trying to high roll it, fetch a Surveil land, stick a like an Attractor or something in the bin, and then reanimate it. Well, if they have it, I'm going to be fairly annoyed. Okay, they don't. I think I'm just going to take the Indulgence, although it's good with our Bowmasters. I just think we need to stop. Yeah, to take the Indulgence, we just need to kill them before they can get to. Because if they slam an if they Indulgence now, and just find Goryo's Vengeance, then Bowmaster just doesn't matter. Okay, Frog is pretty good. Okay, we draw another Bowmasters, which is interesting. So we can go Inquisition you. So they have Force, Force, Ephemerate, Prismatic Ending. Let's take the ending. We're just all out attacking. I mean, I'm playing the Bowmasters, like to make them discard. I'm shooting them. Like they have now, what, 2 looks at a Goryo's. Discard something, probably Force. They go to 3. What did they discard? They discarded Ephemerate. So they have Ephemerate. I wonder if I meant to Grief here. They have they have Force, Ephemerate, Force. I think I meant So they go to although if they draw a card with this, they just die to both of these. I'm gonna Grief. because I want to take the ephemerate to just make it as unlikely as possible for them to be able to ephemerate an Atraxa. Like they get another look with this, we shoot them for 2. Maybe I wasn't meant to do that. Just try and kill them with damage, but I will block unless they give it flying. Yeah. So they have 1 unknown in hand. They're going to draw another one. Shoot you, shoot you. Archaeologist. They miss. 1 unknown. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. Do we want to change anything? Like the frog is scary. We don't really have any way of killing it aside from these Force of Despairs. Like, is Shambling Ghast good enough? I think I'll cut the Shambling Ghast and I will bring in the Sickening Shoal. The Sickening Shoal with Vein Ripper or something can kill the frog. We'll keep this one. Yep, happy enough. Can deal if they go Grief Ephemerate, then we can deal with that as well, which is nice. Okay, draw another tower's not great. It should really be like a swamp or a Castle Lochthwain or something. Don't want to do that. Inquisition U. Okay, so they have the teachings. I'm going to take the Tainted Indulgence here. Don't want them being able to put a Atraxa in the graveyard. Okay, they backstreet something to the top. Okay. They just draw the Indulgence anyway. So they discard Atraxa. Okay, we're not drawing great. Inquisition U. So they can eventually get it with this. Let's take Ephemerate, I think. Play the land. Shouldn't have played that land because now if we draw Necrodominance, I mean they have Purge anyway. Play the Delta. Okay. Sorin. Sorin's not great. I think we don't play him yet because they can just purge. Yeah, they just go purge. End of turn. Want to wait until we find a Ripper or something. Okay, so they now can search for the spell. Oh, come on! All we need is a land here. No, sorry, a non-land. We just want spells. They are going to get to see a lot of cards. This is a cool bit of tech for them. Okay, so they look for Gorios. Swamp. Okay, Boggart Trawler. So I don't think we play that right away because that forces them to go for it now, but how bad is that? So we could go play Trawler. Yeah, okay, so I think that's fine because we can do it with... Oh, but we can't then Force of Despair because it's our turn. So if we go Boggart Trawler and they do it on the stack, then we're in trouble. I think we're better off just waiting. I suppose if they force. But they can't actually force, I don't think. Okay, put one on top. Okay, so Atraxa resolves. So we'll play Force right now. I assume that gets exiled. No, it doesn't for some reason. Ah, they find another Gorio's Vengeance. Okay, should have waited there, really. Yeah. I that was my, like, yeah, I should have seen that. So they go Grief, Purge, and Thoughtseize. Yeah. Now we just lose because they go take Force of Despair, bring back Atraxa, smash us for 7. I don't think they found an Ephemerate though. That was just poor play. I should have waited. Although they found Grief and stuff, so they would have just griefed, right? Will they find an Ephemerate? No Ephemerate, fortunately. But they do refill their hand. Yeah, so I was meant to play the Trawler because I didn't think about Atraxa hitting another Vengeance. So last time I went to go Trawler, Atraxa resolves, but then we get to do it so they can't attack. We can always just hard cast Atraxa as well, which is pretty rough. Vein Ripper, probably our best draw. They're probably just going to grief us though. We know they've got Thoughtseize as well, I think. Oh no, they Thoughtseized our Force. They could grief pitch Atraxa, but they can hard cast Atraxa next turn. Got Purge. Okay, so Atraxa down. Another Trawler. So let's go cast the Trawler. exile their graveyard. Do we play another Trawler? Probably not. Yeah, it's pass. Thing is, I think it's going to hardcast an Atraxa. Okay, they grief instead. Probably take Sorin. Yeah. Well, we can actually hardcast a Vein Ripper. Psychic Frog's pretty good. So now we have to cast another Trawler. Okay, another Sorin. It's not great. So let's go cast this. We've got nothing that lets us bring stuff back, so I think we'll just exile our own graveyard. I don't think they play things like Drown in the Lock, but opponent can fetch with these as well, which is a bit awkward. Okay, they ditch Atraxa, so that means they've probably found Goryo's Vengeance, and we can concede. Okay, well, I think there's something there. Like, I think, yeah, definitely something to be worked on. The lands need work. I think we need, yeah, I think in a lot of decks that I play, I think we need to look at more sort of supplemental graveyard hate. But yeah, fairly happy on the whole. I think you know, the Sorin Vein Ripper combo is pretty potent if we can get it going, and we saw it in the early games. You know, just the ability to close the game. But if anyone's got any suggestions, please do let me know. Maybe it's just not at the power level of Modern, but yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.